the fourth video of this Sunday. So only one video is remaining over here and left. So that's why we are not working. We are not. If we come to talking you in a truculent way, that kind of truculent behavior I'm saying over here, and that how can you, what kind of impression you will have toward me? There won't be like sagacious or vibes. There won't remain. Like you feel like there's nothing left behind you. So in that case, what? You have to obstruce that even there's a lot of obstruce is just ahead of you, but you have control over all these things. And then simply even a lot of people are ahead of you, like designers or something like that, or even someone's perceives like really hard doing or something like that, but you will still have keep working on your career, and then you keep believing in what in yourself, and then that's enough for your progress. And then what if that is not like how really egregious things, but you will keep working on your egregious things, and then egregious things are the part of your it's in it all these things are gonna seen in your journey as like that. So we have to emulate it, all these things. Once you're able to emulate all this in your life, and then how can you do what can the things and the merits, or disadvantages from you can gain from the people, so simply you have to recognize and consider all the people as like they're like as you. If you come to recognize consider all the people in that way, then you don't need to care about other people. So some simply you can you are not gonna exacerbate anything over here, and you keep believing in what substantiating something, because you believe in stabilize what stability. So stability is the reason that you are still standing behind and ahead of the people, ahead of the crowd. You don't care about those people, whoever. So you simply have to corroborate something, and then so that is your existence, that will be your existence. So elucidated something clearly, elucidating is really question and such a thing for each and every person, but somehow we come to stop because of the mental and psychological problem and issues. That kind of dilemma really affects our mentality. So we can express that things in a talk active way, but even in that case you mustn't have to feel so you mustn't have you don't need to let your mentality to blame yourself, because there's a lot of things still are surrounded around you, and that can simply impact your psychological things, so be don't you don't need to be that psychiatrist or something like that, you just have to simply it is better if you have control over the things which are around you. So that's really you have to pontificate. So instead of thinking about your career, you just have to pontificate on all these things, and then simply you can move ahead. So that will be you just have to think all this in that way. So extrapolating what what do you mean by the extrapolate? So it is just a bob, you just have to simply you can to predict using something non-data, so extrapolating about something, you will get you come to what estimate something about anything, and then you come to, it is like racing about the conclusion, so that's all things are written. They are not written in the copies or something like somewhere, but you keep believing your career. Not we're not talking about over your career, but we just simply came over here to what adjecting ourselves, extricating what there's a word is written here over here that is really hard and tough to uh, pronounce, but still I'm advocating over here. If I'm not gonna what if I'm not gonna repeat all these things in my life, then who cares about me here, bro? So that's why I'm thinking about all these things over here. So I recommend each and every person to get to have control over all these things. Otherwise, I won't have all anything in life. So that's it. So we have to even we feel like we have perpetrating something in life, but that doesn't matter. We simply have to contemplate things which the things which can actually affect our mentality towards to lead us towards positivity towards our career, and that's all matters in life. Except these things, nothing's matter in life. So this is the thing that I ever wanna see, that I ever wanna tell about you. So that's it. So if something is gonna really help, that is like basis things. And what, as uh, I have to include you. If I'm not gonna include you, then how do you learn from the environment and whatever is around you? So I'm gonna say you simply. So while you are actually feeling like you feel like perplexed, you feeling like confused or that kind of just simply that kind of mental and physical problem can offer just scams. The parents can be really how and really I don't know, but that can be really disgusting. So that's why I want to simply say over here that that kind of thing you just have to stay calm and just close your eyes and just say like how I'm meditating. So in this you can say anything inside you within you. You just have to say that word within you, and then you will know what you are actually doing. So that's it. So that all matters in life. Instead showing uh, so no, that doesn't matter what other people think about you, but you just have to care about on just keeping, just believing in yourself is that has to be your hobby. And then who cares? Who cares? Nobody cares about your career. Study yourself. And if you are thinking that you will get something in the future after believing in yourself, and you're just wasting your time by playing games, or chatting with girls or anything, chatting with people, you're just you like to convo with people. Instead you are not able, you wouldn't like to have control over your career. The schedule is actually like disgusting, that you actually following over, and you are actually working. You are not even working, you're just staying. You're having something, even if something's left or in your family. But who cares about you, man? So if this is the time to think about and to be concerned about a career. So if you are not, then who cares? So you will if you think that uh, there's a time will come, after that time you feel like you come to blame yourself, because you don't you feel like what I have done in the future, yeah, what I will get after not being that person, so who cares about you? Nobody gonna care about you. So still you have the time to implement in a proper way towards positivity. So still in the same way, a lot of things matters in life. Instead have control over your career. Your behavior. If your habitual things are not well organized, or like how you feel like it's a it's a dividend. It's feel like I'm a person who's like dividend or what that kind of if something's really talking you a derosive way, or that kind of consequences are ahead of you and behind you, then who cares about him, man? So even yourself, you have to let yourself to think about your career and to be concerned about, let them, you have to what, if you are a person who's so impatient, then who cares? You will be so to become that person you'll need a lot of time, a lot of that kind of devotions. You have to pay for that things, or that, so a lot of things are where that like income in ineluctable or something like that. But if you have control all these things or something like that, you want to keep going ahead without what, even obstacles, even something can be obstacles, or something can be exacerbable, but you would like to keep having knowledge and what, that kind of things on your career will be your you want to keep that things as positive, so you have to keep all these things, life as it is. You can not simply go ahead and simply move ahead towards your career and towards your positivity. So that's matter, all these things matters in life. So instead uh, what if you so what kind of person you want to become in life? So if you're not working over your career, then you are not gonna able to stay that person to like that doesn't matter. The only one thing is matter, that how much money at bank account or anything like that, so you have to think about how about earning or something like that, if you're not caring and you're just neglecting and avoiding this necessary and significant thing in life. So you will never, you once you realize the importance of all these things in life. So they will, then you will feel like what damn, all things I have collapsed over here, and I have actually what it was like addictions or something like that, to not to be that essential obedient person, even toward family, toward objective and the goals, whatever you have to fulfill in your life. So that kind of thing, you feel like the same will occur within you, and you feel like what I have done in my life, that was so embarrassing. You'll just come to say. So that's it. So all things matter.